Hey fam! Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things embodiment, entrepreneurship, and living your best, most delish dream life. Today is going to be a bit more of a chat about the ups and downs of content creation, of building a business, of honoring like yourself, I guess, and just whatever else wants to come through. Feel free to grab a tea or coffee and some snacks and let's have a chat. So when it comes to building your dream life, it can be pretty rough at some points. Like we definitely have to go through a lot of like ups and downs and just finding your path outside of everybody else's around you, and then trying to stay on the same path as some of your family and friends in order to keep those relationships. All of it is really quite difficult. But it is beautiful when you look back on it. It's just when you're in it sometimes it doesn't feel so much. Recently I have moved into a beautiful 3-bedroom home. It's older, but it's a great deal for what it is, and it's so quiet and it's just delicious. We have a front yard for the pup and a backyard for the chickens, which we also just got around a week ago. I will link their TikTok down below. And I'm just realizing that this is my dream life. Like I'm already living it. I have a beautiful husband and we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. And honestly, we both kind of forgot about it because we just try and make an effort to be together and to have those moments every day instead of once or twice a year. We are on the path. We are definitely on the path to living our dreams and to making our dreams a reality. So for us, that means a big house in the woods or with some farmland and just nice and lush, spacious. Have a lot of animals. We want to get some goats and some little mini cows or something, and some duckies, and keep growing our little chickens and a couple more rescue cats and dogs. And that's really what we want to do. We want to have our own businesses, make content. My partner is a full-time personal trainer and he's building his online business. And anyone who is interested anywhere around the world in getting some nutritional coaching and some personal training coaching, definitely hit him up. He knows his stuff. I will link his socials below. He is already building his stuff, and in a year or two he'll be completely online and helping people all around the world. And with the money that he will have from that, if I don't gain money from YouTube and social media and stuff yet, he'll basically be able to retire me from working in retail so I can focus on this and focus on helping people and maybe building my coaching business to hire more people and teach them how to be coaches as well. And then we can also help my dad and my stepmom out if they need it, and my little niece and nephew, my godchildren which are on the way, and his mum as well. My husband is from Europe. He's from Slovakia, and his mum is a beautiful young mama. She just had the one child and she had him young. So now she's living her best life. She's traveling to Europe and stuff, but in terms of making money from her job, it's incredibly difficult over in that part of Europe, and it's just really hard. She can't afford to take a single day off as a sick day, and it's quite difficult. Eventually, when she is needing and ready, then we would love to retire her and bring her over and build her a beautiful little cottage or something on our land. And then also we can have an Airbnb on our land as well if we have enough space, and we can make that a beautiful grounding area for people that want to do ceremonies or just have a weekend away and refresh. I know it's so important for us to do that whenever we can. If you think about it, I am a Taurus. That is my sun sign, and it's very much a Taurus thing to just want to play music and be around animals and family and really ground and help people and just be a little bit more introverted in that way, but still engage with people and help people on a very heart-centered space. So that's what we're building, and it's really crazy because it's happening, and I didn't think that it would happen. Like, I always had this goal and I had all these things in mind, and it just was such a journey to getting here. Anybody that knows a little bit about my journey knows that I was a full-time yoga teacher and I lived in a van for a couple years, and I basically lived outside of the normal world for so long, and coming back in was really difficult. But I feel like I'm really starting to find that level, that grounding level, that balance of having those elements of nature and freedom and time freedom, and just connecting with who I want to and doing that on my own terms. And getting tattoos is something that helps me explain this to myself and to other people. So this one, my chin tattoo, means to always speak my truth and to really try and honor that as much as I can, while also meeting people where they are at. And I have "Soak Me in Bleach," which is an Amity Affliction quote. I have that on my wrist. If you want to see a full tattoo tour, maybe I should link that one above, because I have done a couple of those before. And I'm getting more this week, which is so much fun. I feel like they're all levels of my soul coming in one way, if that makes any sense. It's kind of grounding my soul in little bits and pieces and telling my story through my body, which I believe is what art is, right? Tattoo is art, and that's just telling a story and integrating certain chapters of your life. So I will link that one. And this quote, "Soak me in bleach," really, for me, it means that for so long I was trying to erase myself and fit into all these boxes that I felt society wanted me to fit in, so that everybody around me could be comfortable. And it made me depressed, honestly. It almost caused me to end my life. And we've come a long way since, but now I live a very different life and I'm on medication, and I've found that it's really something that has helped me a lot. And I can go through this process now of no longer letting people completely wipe my slate clean. They can do that in their mind and they can judge me for what they want to do, but my job is to just keep doing me and to try and meet people where they're at and honor that they're on their own journeys. And it's okay to not understand everyone. It's okay to not be friends with everyone. But also, if you just open, a lot of people will open straight back to you. And it's such a beautiful experience. It can be for a single moment, a day, a month, a year, 10 years. And maybe you never see that person again after however many times. And that's okay, because you made an impact, you've made a connection, and maybe they've grown and maybe you've grown from that process. I think I'm getting a little bit off track here, but in terms of just living your dream life, it looks so different for everyone, and different chapters will come in and different things will settle, and then you want to completely break everything that is in your world and basically start from scratch, and that's totally cool. It's sometimes traumatic and sometimes it comes from a trauma event, and that's of course where there are professionals out there to help you, and that's an incredible thing that we have to help understand the mind and the body and how the two work together. And then there are people who are professionals in honoring the spirit and helping cleanse that and help open that and move through things. And that's something I definitely am looking forward to doing more of as well. Doing more mushroom journeys and doing my ayahuasca journey, which I have been calling in for many years now, and it just has not been the time for whatever reason. And when I do that, I will definitely make videos about it, because I feel like it's a big chapter that I will begin at some point. And yeah, it constantly looks different. And 3 months ago, I didn't know that my life was going to look like it is now. I was quite depressed again, and I was very low for a few months. And not necessarily for any reason, it was just very stagnant, and I wanted things and couldn't figure out how to get them. And with a little bit of patience, it all came together, and now it really is. We're on this new level, and there's definitely more things that we want out of life, and we're working to get there. but we're very happy where we're at right now. And that, I think, is just something that's so beautiful to see what we have. And even though I'm not where I want to be, and my partner and I are both working for other people and we just want to work for ourselves and do good things for humanity, it's okay because we're on the journey, and each and every day we take more time out for each other, for ourselves. And we get caught up, of course. Everybody gets caught up for a few weeks or a few days or whatever it is, and we forget how to speak to each other in a loving way, and we forget how to love each other, I guess, in some ways. And we always find a way to come back together. So yeah, if there's anything else you want me to share, I just felt the need to come on and say some stuff. I will probably go into a couple other videos today, so stay tuned for them. They will be uploaded soon as well. And any questions, leave a comment below or reach out to me on Instagram at Kalilikan. That's all for now. Bye.